YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Good Company Strategy and Tactics, episode 21. So, we have problems. We have 9 of them, specifically, as the title is indicating. And they're kind of all over the place. A lot of things kind of happened at once, so we have a lot of work to do. The one problem we don't have, as also indicated by the title, is money. So thankfully we have the financial resources to make this happen, or rather make these fixes happen, but we still gotta fix things. Alright, so problem number 1, not enough wooden chassis. Wooden chassis and medium wooden chassis are problems 1 and 2 for our analytics department. This department's a little bit too hungry for its own good, and we're going to need more. And to solve that problem, I think a full thing of wooden chassis are going to ultimately be enough if they had a more active supply of metal sundries. So problem number 3 is getting more metal sundries going. So let's get that fixed up. I don't want to do it in here. I think we might actually move our metal sundries to here. I know it's another delivery area, but we need to help things out. Get their screws, because we're going to be getting more metal sundries needed for these, and ultimately, a lot of the other wooden production we need in here just needs a lot of metal screws, and unfortunately, they soak up a penalty if they get produced here. So, what we need here is let's move these over. Problem number 1 solved. I have moved the screws production from here up to here and added an extra pair of things. So we now have a proper double thing all attached to this big shelf. I've also adjusted our wood delivery, our wood shop supply, so that it goes here, picks up raw materials, drops them off, picks up screws, drops them off, picks up, it drops off in between each to keep it efficient. So that should keep things as efficient as possible. Now we're going to have a little drop in our metal sundries because all the employees here need to move over from their original places, but that's okay. Second thing, not enough stuff to feed the other types of modules here. I think what we want to do is do another round of cases here. Stylish cases, and bang this assignment out faster so that we can start feeding our assignment. And what I'll probably do is enable all of the analysis desks to basically analyze whatever's available rather than make them specialize on each one. In fact, let's do that now. So we're going to just turn it on for all 3 of these, because that's any of those that show up. Just grab them and analyze them. All right, that's situated. So now they can absorb just about anything. That we still need to produce all that. Let me see if I can squeeze in another double of the stylish cases. Okay, I was able to squeeze in another triplicate of stylish cases. What I did because I could only fit 5 of these in here while still keeping these trackways clear so our couriers could move about. But that would normally make it imbalanced because we need 3 wooden cases to go into 3 stylish cases. What I did is I sacrificed one of my enhanced wood. What is this? The refined wood. I sacrificed one of these because we are clearly making more refined wood in this whole department than we need. So sacrificing one of those to get another of the basic wooden work cases going was my judgment call, and I think that will even out. The other thing is I found there was room for 1 more of the medium cases here, so we actually have 4 of these. And we've got tons of refined wood pouring in. We've got tons more metal sundries pouring in. So I think that our zone should be able to absorb that just fine. So let's just get everybody hired in here. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I manually took the refined wood off, but that's okay. We'll find a spot to sell it. Or actually, better yet, let's just deliver it to where it needs to go. Although we already have tons of it here. Right then, so that should take care of that problem in time. All right, next one, our logistics goal. So, yeah, I wanted to complete this because I really wanted the walking speed buff, helpful for our logistics employees, helpful for our couriers, but something about this is bugged because I did some testing. It's not calculating properly. So we're going to have to cancel this because I don't want to leave a goal on the table before the end of the quarter. And as you can see, time's running out. Now, the alternative one here is this one, analyze 140 module of tier 4 or higher. We've been analyzing a lot higher modules, so we're already done with this one. So there we go, 70 success points, and now our analytics boost is 10%. I wasn't aiming for this one because our analytics department is already really hungry and really difficult to satisfy, and making them 10% faster is only going to complicate that, but it's still worth it in the long run once we get them fed properly. Right then. So now we can stop dawdling around here for the moment. Oh yeah, one other thing in this area. Let's get our stuff situated. So this is this is actually component. If I could specialize in component production, I would, but I can't specialize any further than that. We definitely want pick rate. We don't want. Unfortunately, we can't use specialized team because precision workbench and basic workbenches are two different types of things. But yeah, we definitely want pick rate. Luck modifier seems a little odd. Getting double production at the price of speed. Let's turn it on, see how it works for us, and we'll set a logistics employee up for here. All right, next item of business, next order of business is our gross overproduction of our courier bots. Our courier bots are quickly filling up our warehouse, and we are making like double what we can sell in a given week. So this problem will only get worse. So we need to turn around and do something with about half of our department here quickly. Now, my original thought, and the reason why I set us up with the proximity sensor, was diving into the to the delivery bot, the delivery drone. The problem here is that our chassis, even our fancy wooden bot chassis, cannot hold all of the stuff this thing wants. Storage space, mobility, 2.5 points of sensors, and 5.5 points of battery life? Really? I mean, it's got a good base price, and we're going to get paid for all these, so I do think ultimately this is a profitable venture, but we don't have the tech for it right now. So I think our better bet is to iterate on the Professor Zeffy Wings and actually make a market viable toy robot. Now, the toy robot market is very close to rolling over, but I really can't sit around and wait for this to roll over. I need to make something that's phase 2 viable, and then we'll think about updating it again for phase 3. But so phase 2 viability requires a 1 point of memory and 3.5 of battery. So let's iterate on Professor Zeffy Wings here. We're going to archive you, create a new toy robot. I do want to use our metal bot chassis, if at all possible. We'll see what this does versus the wooden bot chassis. Because the wooden bot chassis really just needs to be digested by our analytics department. I don't actually want to press it into service. So let's create product. We're gonna, will you stop that? Yeah, metal bot chassis. And then give me the teaching owl. And then, yeah, techie orange, inventors blue. Let's go inventors blue. We're gonna make this Doctor's Effie wings. Alright, now we do actually want to include the data storage. We want this to be a 5-point market feature value. And remember, it's 3.5 worth of battery to future-proof it. So we need 2 of these, which are easy enough to put in. We don't need to go too heavy on tech there. And I think what we're going to do here, just because I don't want to have to deal with singleton battery stacks, is we are going to go double battery stacks here. So that's 1.5, 3. Do we go for, well, that's going to be, I mean, that's already a low profit. It's going to get boosted once we go up market. And I don't want to have to like set up a whole thing for a single cell battery setup here. What in reality, what we really want is a single battery stack, and then wait, that gives us 4. That's not what we want. Actually, what we really need is 2 singletons and then a double. Not ideal, though. Absolutely not ideal. What's that do to our price? 191 to get us exactly at a 3.5? I don't like that from a logistics point of view. It's fine from that point of view. And again, our profit per unit's gonna go up a bit higher. Now, the alternative is to... Are there any other new markets that we have not unlocked yet? Something like a cleaning bot. You know what? Let's unlock it. See what we have to see. So you want a metric F ton of mobility, tiny little bit of sensors, a little battery life. Not ideal. I mean, we've got tons of discovery point. I don't mind opening the market even if we're not going to use it. I just want to see exactly what we wanted. So this isn't really viable because this, yeah, we don't have a lot of tech and locomotion. Camera drones. Yeah, that requires... I think as we get deeper and deeper here, it just becomes more and more things. So I think we do really need to stick with the toy robots here. I really wish I knew what these would do. All right, what happens if we just do double battery stacks? And what if we go a little bit further? 84 for 3 double battery stacks. What if we're just 0.5 behind? Let's see what happens if we're just 0.5 behind. If we do need to throw a little discount on there, that might be worth it. Yeah, let's do it. So what we're going to do is all of our singletons here, we're going to, yeah, clear you guys out. We just want the metal chassis and the battery stacks here. Switch them over. Obviously, they're going to be short of those memory modules. So they're going to be unproductive for a moment, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, all of these are fine to stay as courier bots. But then we Dr. Zeffy wings up the rest of these. Actually, what I really want to do is make all of our singletons do Dr. Zeffy wings, because it's a smaller product. And then all of these up here will continue to be the Severa Zephyrs. This cluster right here, and then this cluster right here. That should shave some stuff off of our time here. All right, now, so that in theory will solve our problem there, but now we need small register banks. And now we need to actually dedicate this zone, Ainsley's Alley, over to make it a real electronics department. So yeah, we want module output. We want component output. Let's make you electronics focus. Because all of this right here is already electronics. We just need to make electronics workbench. Let's see what these things require. The small register bank, electronic parts and metal. So we don't even need subproducts here. But because they work with electronics parts, it gets the bonus from the area here. So I think just a triplicate of this will work out nicely. One right here, one right here. Small shelf. And then we get people on there. And that will take care of that. Actually, give me a minute. I need to fix the courier. Or actually set up a courier. Okay, so the route that we have going here is actually is going to pull double duty. It's going to deliver the small register banks to Thibault. Well, no, that's the old name of it, but it's in the Chickets zone, so that will help our Professor Zeffy wing. But it's also going to take back plastic parts to this zone, because the one downside to converting this area into plastic, into electronics, is that our plastic workbenches here are not going to work very well. I'm going to leave them here for a moment, just till things stabilize. Let's just get you guys started with some electronics and a little bit of metal, just so you can start crafting right away. So that will technically in due time take care of our excess problem, and also let us poke our heads into the toy market. Now, speaking of our advancing markets and whatnot, there are two markets that need to advance their phases. Our virtual pet market and our calculator market. Both of these, we future-proofed our initial offerings to phase 2, but these are all going to want to go to phase 3, which are going to go a little bit beyond our things here. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep it on here, but once our competitors advance the market, then we're going to have to pause and adapt to that. But that might be a future episode, because this one's going kind of long. So yeah, let's actually unpause here after all this jibba jabba. Also, we're probably going to get, let's get a couple more people into Chickets. Yeah, I know, we got a severe shortage of motors. And also, one other thing I need to check, are you guys full? You're not full yet, but yeah. We still need more pallets. to hold our courier bots. This problem, I'm confident it will resolve itself in time, but for now we're having a humongous inventory issue. Once we advance the market for courier bots, then things will get even better, but I think we're a little ways away from that. But I just want to make sure that goods don't just pile up. Speaking of piling up, what is your major malfunction? You guys are full of these cases. That's the other issue, is that I noticed that our plastic was piling up here. Yeah, let's make sure. Let's make sure we're taking away plenty of plastic parts here. I'm going to just do a little pump priming just to make sure that these are flowing properly. We're slowly weaning ourselves off of tier 1 batteries. Yeah, we're making way more of these cases than we need to. What is your missing supply? What are you talking about? Unless I pointed it at the wrong pallet. Oh, you're picking up? No, you need to drop off there. That's why. I had those backwards. And then these, yeah, so this route would have gone completely in the wrong direction. Yeah, there we go. I had that backwards. Thank you, game. Thank you for your good indication that I was screwing things up. Alright, 352,000 worth of goods. I mean, we're maxing out as much as we can. We're also making good progress on our research points. Oh yeah, let's swap out our research because we don't actually need the proximity sensor or the advanced heater. Advanced power supply, maybe. Actually, you know what? We can finish these up in this order because I mean, maybe another case here. That is so weird that the medium polish case requires 2,000 tier 3 and a 10,000 tier 1. I guess we can't completely abandon tier 1. Because I'm wondering about getting a bigger case for all this. You know what? Let's add you to the queue. Because eventually we want to go into that delivery drone. Also on this front, I do think we'll get the game device production. It's cutting it a little close, admittedly, but I think we'll be okay. Let's see how our new wood department is handling itself. Still short on sundries, but I think it took our people a while here to get their things going. And yeah, since this is one big shelf, we don't need to move things back and forth. It's just a matter of getting all these going. All right, proximity center get. We're still, I mean, I'll let you overproduce a little bit more here, but ultimately it's the sundries that we need. And these guys are doing their thing and they're just getting dumped in this assignment case, which, I mean, we're dominating and we're almost done with. We got a third left, but that's good for me. We are, again, using up some of our tier 1, so I will need to think about that. We might just not need some of these workbenches here. We might need to do something else with them. Because obviously we are making way more metal cases, but then again, why are you... There. You guys are short on cases. Let's fix that. I'm waiting for our first delivery of our small register banks. Got 13 of them waiting here. Great, got our goal before the end of the quarter. All right, so that's 3 for 3. That makes me happy. Not the best bonuses that we wanted, but we're still doing okay. I'm going to trim this down to just 1 so it doesn't constantly hog these. Milestone 8 gotten. Despite all of our problems, we hit another milestone. And yeah, all of these, I think we have plenty of metal cases. It's just a matter of the logistics. Our logistics people taking forever to not deliver the metal cases. I don't know why they're not delivering the metal cases, but they should be. Alright folks, so in our next episode we will tackle the graduation to tier 3 markets for some of our legacy products, and also probably monitor, we're probably going to go to tier 2 with our thing here. Heck, we might even reformulate it before our real production begins. We'll see what they want for tier 3. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent, your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!